All right. How's it going, everybody? Real Diversity. We are back for another video, and it is, I don't know how much more days are left of ranked or whatever, but I'm trying to. I was in the top 10,000 earlier. I got to like 6,000. The highest I was this season was like 2,000 or something, and then I had stopped playing a little bit. Tried to pick up some more matches. I've been going pretty much even kill, getting a few streaks, but somehow just have not been able to climb back into the rank, the top 10,000. So I don't know if just a lot of people are playing today or not, or what's going on. But we've been going pretty even kill. So interesting enough. So we're playing Crobat EX. Crobat EX is a deck, and actually, let me make sure we're winning with Crobat EX. Let me look at my recent battle history. It feels like we've been well, some here and there. The issue with when was this? I don't think this is before. This is what made me switch to Crobat. I think I went to Mega Altaria and was just not winning. And then so yeah. So right now we're just trying to get back on track because I was not winning Mega Altaria, and the biggest reason was I was going first and kept leading the one Pokemon I did not need to lead, and I was not seeing Chingling. It was horrible. So Crobat, I said, okay, maybe Crobat's a little bit, or at least feels a little bit more consistent. Just get a lot of early chip poison going. If you can get that turn 2 Crobat, you're in good shape. This deck does also have Mega Absol, so Mega Absol comes clutch if we just don't have time to get a second Crobat up. So this deck is really strong. Even if as long as you can just see Crobat pretty soon, you're in good shape here. Interesting. I would not play Absol just yet, cause okay, I was like just in case this is the deck that runs it does probably have it, but baby, I didn't want to run into baby Absol and end up getting sniped here. That would have been horrendous. All right. Um. All right. If I see a copycat, I'm gonna lose it, and of course he does. He has the copycat. Decent hand from us. Unfortunately, just not a great start. All right. I'm not gonna bother here attacking. Um, just in case he evos here. So I had to play it safe. I could have kept his hand at 3 after the copycat had I had played it safe. It's the one thing sometimes going into this deck, especially with Altair, is if you go second and that's exactly why I waited to attack. So he'll get poisoned here. And then we do get to hit him pretty hard. We're here with Mega Absol. So that is not no bueno. He does get to avoid the poison here, so maybe if I know that I would have just no. I needed to power up Absol, so we did the right play there. So yep, Sabrina plays are super common these days. So he looked up into getting pretty much everything he needed to see here. So we're in a tricky spot now because what we really need to see here, and I'll lead Absol. We do have this XP is a rare candy. Might be the only way to catch the dub here. Okay, and we did get it. Okay, I was like, we get that rare candy. We're in good shape. I didn't want to. But he still has that lucky pop, right? Interesting. That is a potential waste, but Actually, no, it's not because what does that say? I guess no, yeah, that was a waste. Cause I have you're two. I have to hit you twice anyway here. So, Rick, come on now, come on. If he come on, thank oh Lord. What? Oh, he had Nihilego. I wasn't. Oh my gosh. I'm like the math wasn't mathing. I forgot he had the Nihilego. So he had did 40 before that. Yep. I wasn't even thinking there. My brain is literally like that's the other thing about this deck. And I switched. So I switched ulterior decks to a ulterior deck. We'll play one more. I was doing decently early with this deck, but this deck I was on like a three game win streak, and I don't know. This deck's fine. If you get it's good into everything decently. You beat Hydreigon pretty frequent. It might be just time for me just to go Hydreigon. Honestly, it just literally might just be time for me to just bite the bullet and play Hydreigon. Honestly, at this point. Again, another one of those. I just can't afford to keep giving you guys strong copycat hands, even at the risk of getting Sabrina'd here. I just can't keep affording that, honestly. That's what's really costing me is me just that Sabrina play. It's more like they're gonna have copycat than Sabrina anyway, so just better not to give them a four cards if I can avoid it. Oh, this hand's huge. Alright, so Uno reverse for once. And we're going second. So in a good spot here. Hopefully I would love to see like Sabrina or something soon. This is my other Zubat. So just thin out my deck here. Here. I usually like to keep Absol last, but I just had to play him here. And if he doesn't retreat here, he does just die. So okay, maybe I should have kept my hand small when I sit up there. So just to keep his kind of small too. But he even killed there, I think, right? Or I guess he essentially loses cut. All right, you save a turn, I guess. That's good. Maybe save 2 turns actually. And that's the other thing that this deck is so annoying now is the lucky pops. And I don't know, really don't think that was a smart idea. And I really think they really may just have to take that card out the game. Truly interesting. Unless you Evo here, you're dead if we evolve. Okay, you just took the chance there. And did he already use Sabrina? No. Yeah, I guess I was like, is it worth killing you here? I guess so. The issue here is now we lose our Cyrus, unfortunately, so that makes this really difficult. It's just Sabrina here. Hydreigon comes in. What? That's an interesting play. I was more so prepared to get rid of your Hydreigon later. That's interesting. This deck's probably running double Cyrus. We did 2020. Darn no. That might have not have been the play. Actually, we should have might have expeded there into Zubat. Again, what did he do there? Did he? Yeah, as long as we get another turn here, we're fine. And did he already use both his lucky pops? Can't remember. Do not let this man heal up for 30. Come on. I mean 45. It just healed up every damage we just did there. Oh my gosh, the lucky pops are so annoying. Yeah, so it doesn't matter. That's still a game regardless. But jeez, my goodness. Had he got one more hits, that would have he could have potentially tied that. His biggest misplay was not sacrificing his dino because I knew I just needed to put him in a situation where he could not come in with Hydreigon, and that's all. It was if he did Hydreigon, would be like a potential lose condition. So I was trying to get his Nihilingo. Okay, then if Hydreigon does come in, that's great for us. So but he, I think, wanted to save it for the poison. Somehow we barely won that. I think the issue for me today is with playing this deck is the amount of lucky pops that are it is saving people, that is saving people from the chip damage. So they're like getting chip super chip damage and they're healing it all up. So a lot of times with the lucky pops, it's strong. On 90% of the time, you're just probably gonna get the 20, every so often 40, if you get 60, you're lucky. But when they get 60 twice, that's 120 damage they've healed up. So it is not fun to play into that when there is no that you any card in deck can do that. So here is one of those starts. All right, good. Where we do have to double research early. I don't want to give him a good copycat hand if I don't draw anything worth playing here, which we did not, but that may be alright. Not legal here. Probably should just copycat at that turn just to see if we can get a poison barb or something like that. But I'm worried more than anything is just evolving next turn. That's literally all I care about. Is that way that puts us in a really nice spot. So we get an evo here, we're good. What could have been in his hand? I always when they do that, like what is maybe I guess maybe some Cyruses or something. Like what when they copycat with a hand so big, like what's in your hand? Alright, good deal. That's like if we just see Crobat, we're good. The only issue here is and I'm almost willing to copycat here just so he just doesn't get a good chance of getting Hydreigon. But I will just leave it as is since we do have some good draw support here. But we are dead in the water if okay, good. That's a good sign. I was gonna say, depending on where he goes, if he goes in Notlingo, we for sure know he doesn't have it. Now the only thing we need to get before he evolves is if we get Sabrina here, that would be great. Nope, no Sabrina. I was like, Sabrina there would also just end the game for us. Another Crobat. Okay, good. Oh, I needed a poison barb. That was what I was trying to say. But we us getting a second Crobat, that's fine. That evens out. Unless he just gets some insane lucky pops here. Also don't want to see no, even if he doesn't evolve here, his game. I was like, unless he goes into Mega Absolute to just tank a hit, but even then that's like not smart play. Okay, he just does, yeah. Tanks a hit, and if he oh, I guess technically he can throw. Okay. He can throw up his set. I'm gonna preserve that Crobat a little bit longer. Not that it matters, honestly. I don't think so anyway. So we win here either way because he should be I mean, oh, unless look, never mind. I keep saying, let me just hush, cause I forget. The Lucky Pops literally, it's literally saving. It saves these people, man. Every time it saves. All right, good. That deck must don't run Lucky Pop, but some decks are running double. And like if you can get 60 from each one, that is actually really strong. If you're not getting 60, I probably should just switch to Leafeon right now, but you know what the bad thing about Leafeon is? That Leafeon doesn't even consistently beat Hydreigon decks. The only way is if so that's the only time you going first actually doesn't feel like crap because then, but if they get into Hydreigon, if they go first and they get into Hydreigon, then you just lose that match. And we won that match, not even gonna fib there, mainly because of the we won that match. A big part of us winning that match was getting that early Crobat, which if you get that turn two Crobat going first, you're in good shape. I'm just debating do we copycat here or not. Because if he retreats here, and if we could draw Crobat and he retreats here, we could knock out Torchic. But I'm just gonna copycat here to see if we can potentially get. Alright, that is actually good that we got the Poison Barb here. That's not good. Okay, hold on. That's not good for a bunch of reasons. If he has Blaziken, he can just come right into it. Come on. Okay, thank you. Whoa. Overkill, overkill. I just wanted to see one. Just the one. Okay, good. Oh, wait. Yeah, double copycats saved me there. For sure. Yeah, he must have had. He was banking on probably me. But even then, that would have. Yeah, I feel like he had Mega Blaziken there. Sometimes going. That's the only time going first. Sometimes is great because of like if they only put one basic down, this deck does win by default in those situations. So just like matches like that, this deck, Suicune, this deck beats the mess out of Suicune, and I don't know why, Suicune was not as okay, and we're going first. Okay, good. So okay. It looks really strong. I'm not even gonna play with it about oh, this deck does not run this deck does not run Sabrina. I think it runs double Cyrus. Yep. Again, I always want to try to minimize your hand, but I don't know what the heck we're planning to, so I don't want to get Sabrina because this is a favorable start going second. So his options here is the retreat or let this Froakie die, and whatever comes in also has to take a hit here. So in a good spot with us going second there. I don't know if this deck runs like Lucky Pop or something, and even if it did, it's no telling he'll get it this early. Yeah, this is super tough because Dendrorachi comes in and dies. So even if he does get Mega Altaria up next turn, it won't matter too much. Because he'll be down. So, and now he can't retreat, so Froakie just dies here. So again, second is really strong too, Lee Zubat. That is why I sometimes have to just say F it. Um, I have to sometimes just say F it because if with the copycat, because if I get Sabrina, that's a turn that we could have poisoned there, and this does stack. So Oh, also I forgot if that Greninja evolved, that would have been terrible too. So opponent might have just quit on us. I'll let you guys know what happens here with if he comes back or not. Okay, yep, he it didn't return in time. I know I accidentally left a match one time like that too to send the text off, and I literally forgot about the match for like a minute, and then I went back and it was too late. So I was like, what? It used to be super long. It used to be crazy long. Okay, what's our streak now? Or is that 2 or 3? 4. Oh, we're on 4. We're on 4, guys. Wait, are we back in? Are we ranked now or not? Probably not. Probably not. Not favorable. Let's see who has sent to. Nah, okay, okay. I'm gonna go ahead and copycat. It's low chance that I just draw Crobat there with double rare candy though. It would have not been that bad of an option to just say we go from double rare candy to double Crobat. So this is why we also run XP really strong in this type of situation. Um, just copycat us back. So this is guaranteed to be not legal. And I'm gonna do here. Pray this man does not have. We do have double Crobat already, but we could. Shoot. I I gotta leave my hand open here. I don't know if I'm gonna need Mega Absol or not. If he copycats, that'll be disappointing here, because our hand is would be yeah, really helpful for him, especially after a Pokeball like that. So yep. Sometimes when I get to see that, it just makes me want to just concede here. There's still a chance, but now we just gave him a super big hand, and so it's gonna be tough now. So that's all I can say. It's gonna be tough now. And I would have rather lost Zubat here than Nihilego, but it's fine. And what's crazy here is he doesn't even die if we attack next turn. So we still have one copycat. So if his hand gets pretty big, that'll be beneficial for us. Yep. I was expecting Lucky Pop to come out. Just hopefully he doesn't get too many good hits here. Okay, good. So that's what I normally expect. It should be a more stringent requirement for that. It should be double another one. Interesting. If he hits tails here, then all right. Is that enough? He needs to hit it 2 more. Come on, Timmy Tails. Come on. Stop giving these people the game. My goodness. Oh my goodness, dude. That is the most infuriating thing I've seen in this game. He can retreat here. He can retreat. Oh, he just waited to attack. Interesting. All right, all right. Here's what we're going to do. Pray we do not get these two cards again and draw into them. All right, good. What a excellent copycat there. What the I'm sorry about Instagram, guys. I gotta mute that or something. All right, let's take one Cyrus out. They might run double Cyrus. I don't know. No, not when they run Sabrina. They usually don't run double Cyrus in Sabrina. Okay, I gotta mute that for you guys. It's going crazy. I wanted Sabrina there, but this is fine. Oh, maybe I should. No, he would have used Cyrus if he had it. I'm fine with if he throws Sabrina out there. Who cares? He's out of heals too, so unless this guy runs double Cyrus, which doesn't make sense, and Sabrina doesn't make sense. Yeah, that's game. Really. I was like, yeah, I was like, I was finna Cyrus him, but I forgot we could just also just kill Nihilingo. Sometimes that's what you know. What's the word? You know what the worst thing is when there's a double win condition. There's two win conditions, yet you only see one, and you don't get the one you thought you needed, and then so you end up losing or conceding because you didn't have a. I one time I don't on one of my videos. I don't know if I uploaded that video yet up or not yet, but I did in one match. I conceded because I just thought I just assumed my opponent was gonna do. He didn't do it, and like I had already pressed concede before he ended his turn, and so I thought he was gonna do something. He ended his turn without doing what I thought he was gonna do, and I ended up like potentially could have won. I think had because I think he misplayed in a sense, but I can't be 100% sure. Yeah, it might be just the day to play. There's many Crobats around. It might just be the day to play into play Leafeon anyway. But what I learned really in that deck is and yeah, you're just super strong too because you're not worried about the poison and all that crap. So it's just really strong into that as well. Okay, good. No copycat. I thought the throw maybe this deck is really tight in terms of what cards are in here and stuff like that. But I have thought to throw in like the baby maybe Absol. But this deck already is super like tight knit when it comes to the cards here. Okay. don't want to give him a big copycat. I don't think this is the right play for that bar, but I don't mind that early. I like when they go for the preserve play there. I don't mind that too much. Hmm. I'm gonna retreat here. Make this play. Yep, I'm not trying to give him a big copycat here. Yep. Really? Oh, into what? That makes no sense. The reason I picked this one as the barb, so if Mega Absol comes in, I want him to get poisoned, immediately take 30, then that's 70, 60. Yeah. Good, okay. A Hail Mary play, see if he can get Hydreigon here, I think. Which, honestly, yeah, I was gonna say is honestly, chances are pretty high, actually. Honestly, chances are tremendous for him to get into that. I would have definitely played my other Zubat then. That's fine. He takes it's like 30 here. Then I hit him, that's another 30. He'll die from the thing. So unless he looks up and gets another lucky item like a lucky pop or something. So if we see Crobat here, we're good. If we see anything here, we're good. I was gonna say Cyrus, we're good. I was waiting. Cyrus, research. It didn't matter who we saw here. Yep, yep, yep. We misplayed a little bit there, I want to say, with that Crobat, because I think if we just played the fully healthy one, but I was more so just playing around the idea of Mega Absol coming in, so it doesn't matter. Again, this deck is decent into Mega Absol if they aren't getting those crazy heals. Almost every match we've lost is that they have some crazy healing from Lucky Pop. Anytime they just get anytime they go like just 120, that's it. That's fine. That poison's gonna take that right off the next turn. So again, super strong deck if you get the right start. So again, 6, like it's a winnable deck. This is all on stream, which normally I don't like to always stream, because when I do stream, it seems like that's when we get the worst luck here. But 6 dubs. I should have checked to see if we're ranked again now, but I don't. I think we're gonna probably have to go on like a 12 game to see top 10 again. Unfortunate. Another Absol deck. Oh no, they just played. Okay. Okay. We looking solid here. A decent start. A decent start. All right, the plays are here. Okay. Shoot, I am hesitant to play you, because if they have Jirachi, then that just screws me up. But we'll do it anyway. And I will save that XP for whatever reason. I'm assuming this is Mega Ulterior for some reason. Okay, good. And even if he comes Jirachi and gets his one little ping in, that's fine. Because then we knock Jirachi. Chingling can't ever hit us here. Or if it does, he just dies next time. Oh god, did he just not get anything good? Or double Chingling or something? He must have only had double Chingling. That's my assumption. Or just anything like that's not like it's he can't. I don't know. I don't know what to say there, because I don't know what he would have needed. But I was super hesitant to play Mega Absol into that deck, because that deck is Jirachi, and I've been thinking about playing double Jirachi in that deck just because it seems worth the sniping. That seems a little bit better than but it's kind of too slow. But that seems a little bit better than like that Greninja deck in my opinion. But it is also a little bit slow. First isn't bad, unless we just don't see okay. Good. Good start. I'll play it. Gotta play the cool copycat first if I end up with both. Just so they might not ever see that second copycat, so you never know. Alright, strong hand. 1 Nihilingo, and we're good to go. Oh, I should have doubled Nihilingo there, because he won't die from the poison otherwise. What? What? I guess we counter that so hard that they can't do anything. So two. Those are. Oh, okay. We're back ranked again finally. So 7,000 now. And it just takes some streaks, and that is sometimes luck, sometimes skill, sometimes the deck. And when I the luck really isn't the luck is like bricking or not bricking, but also the luck is like if I'm playing like if say I'm playing Leafeon, all I'm seeing is Hydreigon. If I'm playing Suicune, all I'm seeing is good matchups into that. That's what I mean. Ooh, what a hell. I'm just gonna play this. I don't want to give him a five, potentially five card copycat in case we don't draw anything good. Yep, yep, yep. This is fine just for the fact that he's not taking nothing important out of my hand, so I'm okay with this. Yeah, and go ahead and get him out of here. Let's gonna get a point. Poison does annoy me, and he lost the Barb and Nihilego, so that's a good trade I think there. And we put pressure on this Absol here. Um, okay, he healed me from my poison. Doesn't matter which one you take. I think I still benefit quite a bit either way. So, oh, this game then, unless I'm not even wasting energy here either. But that's potentially game. And oof, was that might have looked super obvious as to me having Cyrus, huh? But he has no choice but to retreat here either way it goes. That might have looked super obvious. Yep, 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 yep. Ah, come on, let's not do that today. Let's not do this today. Give him tails, give him tails. Give him tails. Come on, let's not do this today. Come on, Jesus Christ. Tails. Gosh. Oh my gosh. Come on, game. Don't screw me over. Don't screw me over. I don't know why I subbed. I don't know why I subbed out into him anyway. Ah. It was a bad play to sub into. I wanted to potentially grab a Cyrus because I thought maybe if we could steal a Cyrus now, it could save us later. On for our first loss, we was on a streak there, so it's all right. It always come. That's the thing, and the only reason I'm kind of like upset is because that loss might have been on me. I'm just trying to debate. It's just not him. Just getting that many good flips also sucks. Again, getting 60 back that allowed him to sit there for another turn essentially. So that stalled, and we lost our Cyrus because of it. And so yeah, I should have just once I seen that, I should have just copycatted there anyway. I don't think it would have been valuable to still keep Cyrus in my hand when I knew he could survive another turn. So, but yeah, that's all for you guys. Hope you guys did enjoy, man. Real diversity. We're out. Peace.